Welcome to a journey back to the dusty, Depression-era South, where innocence clashes with injustice, and courage takes many forms. We delve into Robert Mulligan's 1962 cinematic masterpiece, To Kill a Mockingbird, adapted from Harper Lee's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel. This isn't just a film, it's a profound lesson in empathy, moral courage, and the enduring fight for justice. We'll explore its pivotal plot points, its dramatic turns, and uncover a rare nugget of information that adds to its timeless legacy. Prepare to see the world through the eyes of a child, and learn why it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. Our story unfolds in the fictional, yet deeply resonant, town of Macomb, Alabama, during the Great Depression. It's a place where time moves slowly, traditions run deep, and racial segregation is an ingrained, painful reality. We are introduced to Jean Louise Finch, affectionately known as Scout, our spirited and observant narrator. Alongside her older brother, Jem, and their wise, widowed father, Atticus Finch, a respected lawyer, we witness their idyllic, yet sheltered, childhood. The quiet rhythm of Macomb is shattered by a shocking accusation. Tom Robinson, a kind and hardworking black man, is charged with the rape of Mayella Ewell, the daughter of the town's notorious drunkard, Bob Ewell. In the racially charged atmosphere of the 1930s South, a black man's word against a white woman's is a death sentence. The town, steeped in ingrained prejudice, quickly condemns Tom, making a fair trial seem impossible. This dramatic turn immediately plunges the film into its central conflict, exposing the deep-seated racism that infects the community. Against this backdrop of injustice, Atticus Finch makes a courageous, principled stand. Despite knowing the case is unwinnable in the eyes of the prejudiced jury, and facing the scorn and threats of his neighbors, he agrees to defend Tom Robinson. He explains to his children, Scout and Jem, that true courage isn't a man with a gun in his hand, but when you know you're licked before you begin but you begin anyway and you see it through no matter what. This educational moment is pivotal, as Atticus teaches his children, and us, about the importance of fighting for what is right, even when the odds are stacked against you. The scary bit here isn't a monster, but the insidious, pervasive nature of human prejudice, threatening to consume an innocent man. The trial of Tom Robinson is the emotional and intellectual heart of the film. Atticus, with his quiet dignity and unwavering commitment to truth, systematically dismantles the prosecution's case. He exposes the inconsistencies in Mayella Ewell's testimony, revealing her father, Bob Ewell, as the true perpetrator of the assault. He highlights Tom Robinson's physical disability, a crippled left arm, making it impossible for him to have inflicted the injuries Mayella sustained. This is a masterclass in legal defense, demonstrating the power of logic and evidence against a tide of irrational prejudice. Tom Robinson's testimony is heartbreakingly honest, revealing his compassion for Mayella and his desperate attempt to help her. His only crime was feeling pity for a white woman, an unforgivable transgression in Macomb's rigid social hierarchy. Atticus's powerful closing argument is a plea for justice, an appeal to the jury's conscience to rise above their prejudices and see Tom as a human being. He reminds them of the sacred principle of equality under the law, a dramatic and educational moment that resonates deeply. Despite the overwhelming evidence of Tom's innocence, the jury, after hours of deliberation, delivers a shocking verdict: guilty. This twist is a gut-wrenching blow, a stark and scary reminder of the pervasive nature of racial injustice and the fragility of truth in a prejudiced society. The children, watching from the balcony, are devastated, their innocence irrevocably shattered. The guilty verdict, though expected by many, leaves a bitter taste. Atticus, though defeated in court, earns the profound respect of Macomb's black community, who stand in silent tribute as he leaves the courthouse. However, the injustice doesn't end there. Tom Robinson, despairing of ever receiving true justice, attempts to escape from prison and is tragically shot and killed. This sad, dramatic turn underscores the brutal consequences of racial prejudice and the systemic failures of the justice system. It's a moment that highlights the film's critique of a society that would rather destroy an innocent man than confront its own biases. The true scary bit arrives when Bob Ewell, humiliated by Atticus's exposure of his lies in court, seeks revenge. On a dark Halloween night, he ambushes Scout and Jem as they walk home from a pageant. This is a genuinely terrifying sequence, as the children are attacked in the darkness, their lives in grave danger. But in a dramatic and unexpected twist, the reclusive Boo Radley, the very figure who had haunted their childhood imaginations, emerges from the shadows to protect them. He saves the children, killing Bob Ewell in the process. This act of quiet heroism completely redefines Boo, transforming him from a scary monster into a gentle, protective guardian. In the aftermath of the attack, Sheriff Tate arrives, quickly assessing the situation. He understands that Boo Radley saved the children, but also that exposing Boo to the public eye, especially after killing Bob Yule, would be a cruel and unjust act. In a powerful, moral twist, Tate declares that Bob Yule fell on his own knife, protecting Boo from the harsh glare of public scrutiny and the legal system. Atticus, initially wanting to uphold the law, eventually understands and agrees, recognizing the greater good in protecting a gentle, reclusive soul. The film culminates in one of its most tender and profound moments. Scout, now understanding the true nature of Boo Radley, walks him home. Standing on his porch, she finally sees Maycomb through his eyes, realizing the kindness he extended, the gifts he left, and the quiet protection he offered. She understands that forcing Boo into the limelight would be like killing a mockingbird, destroying an innocent, harmless creature. This educational moment is the film's ultimate lesson in empathy, teaching us to walk in another person's shoes before judging them. It's a beautiful, fun, and deeply emotional conclusion to Scout's journey of understanding. Here's a rare nugget of information that adds another layer of depth to Gregory Peck's iconic portrayal of Atticus Finch. Peck's grandfather, Samuel Peck, was a real-life country lawyer in the South. Gregory Peck often said that he drew inspiration from his grandfather's character and values when preparing for the role of Atticus. This personal connection helped him imbue Atticus with such genuine integrity and quiet strength, making the character feel incredibly authentic and deeply human. It's a testament to how personal history can shape a performance and elevate a character to legendary status. To Kill a Mockingbird remains a powerful and essential film, a timeless story that continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. It's a poignant reminder of the importance of moral courage, the insidious nature of prejudice, and the profound impact of a parent's example. It teaches us that true strength lies not in physical prowess, but in standing up for what is right, even when it's unpopular. If this educational and emotional journey through Maycomb touched your heart and mind, and you appreciate films that inspire and challenge, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insightful analyses of classic cinema. Hit that like button if you found this recap thought-provoking, and share it with friends, family, or anyone who needs a reminder of the enduring power of empathy and justice. Until next time, keep listening to the quiet songs of the mockingbirds.